Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it's the last day of April. January, March, April. It's April 30th of 2024. And been messing with the computer and the setup and what have you. I'm not going to go into all the details. Anyway, I think I got the microphone now working that you want, that you like, this one. And I tried to, make an improvement to things and made it worse for a little bit. And then it worked out like a miracle, and I think everything is back the way I want it. But I had to, well, I didn't have to, but in order to get, I kept switching things, trying things. And so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. The Razor camera, oops, I had that hooked up and made a video or two, I think. Then at some point things went weird, and so I switched back. I'm using the Avery media, and I had problems getting this microphone that y'all like, and so I tried some different microphone situations, and then I switched some things around, and I thought, man, this sucks, and then boom, everything worked great. I got my fingers crossed now. Except I can't. I made a video for about 45 minutes, and I did a pretty good job, I think, on it. I had my ducks in line, and then I couldn't find it after I made it. I don't know why. But then I tested it, made a video again, short one, real short, and everything's working okay. So I haven't done anything except, breathing here, and I think everything is working okay right now. In that video that I made, that I can't find now, I'm not going to do it over again because I might run across that video. But anyway, I talked about this. Okay, man, this chair that I'm sitting in, I think you can hear it popping. I got a feeling I'm going to fall on my ass here. Just hope it doesn't fall on my foot or feet. Here's what I purchased this a while back and really couldn't understand it. And from time to time I take it out and I think I understand it a little bit better from time to time. Let me see if I can get this up where you can get a look at it. When I made the video earlier, I talked about the, these are USB 3. Mini. They're mini USB. That's it. Yeah. So this is one cable. This is on each end, and so in this last video that I made before this, I think I came to understand more about it. So I'm not going to go through that because I think I'll run across that other video. And I went into a little bit of detail on that. Oh, I did mention that I had replaced this, which has really been helpful to me for a long time. Because now this computer that I have, let's see, by the way, this is, for a portable, it has USB, many USB into this, and that powers, or makes a connection, and then it has a microphone input and 4 USB 3.0, and on the back there again 3.0, but also there are DisplayPort and HDMI ports 2 and 2. And what I have done in the past on this, using this, is can really do some neat things with 2 monitors or more. I've never used more than 2 monitors, but so having to look at this thing again, gave me some ideas. Also, I do like that's the Avery Media, by the way. And I do like, I went from 2 monitors the other day. I think yesterday, I think I switched to 1 monitor. But I went back to 1 monitor. It's just easier and better for me. But with this, set up this location here, instead of doing the videos that I've done, and I have over, well, not here, on this YouTube site, because I can't log into my main YouTube site, because I guess I don't have the password or something, when I had a computer crash and stuff. But what I was doing in the past was, 2 monitors, video on one, and the other stuff on the other monitor, and all this kind of stuff. But I think maybe for right now, I think I'll just kind of go with something like this. Just go with something like this, except I know I want the screen, although you can't make out, in great detail. But it'll at least give you an idea of, when I'm talking to you, what's on this, what's on the screen, and stuff like that. I'm thinking that with my main YouTube site, which I can log into it, but I'm logging into it like, like you, a YouTuber. But I'm not logging into it as, the systop, the owner of it. So I can log into my site that's been there since 2005 on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube. But I think I may run across at some point, because I have a whole bunch of papers here, and I've been going through them and throwing away stuff that I don't need, and I'm thinking that I'll run across the correct password or something, and then I can be working with my main site. Right now this video will be uploaded to, I guess I could go to it, couldn't I? YouTube. Wait a minute, I think I gotta go here. Okay, I need to, no, I need to go to /HNBBS. And here I am. Okay, now this puts me at my site. And I can log in. I can leave a comment just like any other person. But I can't upload, well, I can't upload a video here. So I'm hoping at some point, of course I don't know how many customers YouTube has. I guess we could ask, couldn't we? How many people use YouTube? YouTube has 2.49 billion monthly active users, according to the Digital 2024 Global Overview Report. The tube's potential ad reach totals 2.49 billion users. That's half of the 5.504 billion. Okay, half of the 5 billion social media users worldwide, making it the second most used social platform. It says down here, one question is, why don't 98% of YouTube videos get views? And the answer is, you're not giving viewers a reason to watch. Is it going to give the viewer any value? We're all very busy people, so give potential viewers a reason to take time out of their day to watch what you have to say. With so much competition, you need to raise your game if you want the results with views on YouTube. Here is somebody, TubeBuddy, well I guess TubeBuddy the organization or whatever, which I was subscribed to it for a while. You had to pay, I think they do a little bit for free. You get access for a little bit for free, but I paid for the, let's see, you're not giving viewers a reason to watch you. You may think that your latest video is the best thing since sliced bread, but with well over 500 hours of video being uploaded to YouTube every minute, what does your content provide in terms of information or entertainment that other videos don't? Does it provide an answer to a much asked question? Does it give a viewer something they can't get anywhere else? Is it going to give the viewers any value? We're all very busy people. Let's see. Says you haven't promoted your video on social media, you haven't built up a subscriber fan base, the video is far too long for your audience, the content is irrelevant or out of date. I've got over 2,000, I think it's 2,200, I believe, videos on YouTube. Now, a lot of those videos would be out of date, the old ones. And I really don't want to go and hear myself or listen to myself or see myself or whatever. But I would like to delete, but I don't want to delete something that might be of value, I mean, maybe to me, and maybe to a few other people. But I wish that I could go through and I wish there was some way to do it easily. I mean, you know, but I think it takes somebody, because there's things that happened that I commented on, and then a long time ago, there were things that I commented on. Something happened, a shooting, or something that was appeared to be racial, or something, and so, you know, like it would just happen, and there was debate on it, and it was, you know, what can I think of? The shooting, I think it was in Florida, where a young black male, I think he was visiting his grandparents or something like that, I think. And they were in a gated community, a nice community, and whatever. And he told the family, you know, I'm going to head over to the Quick Trip or the 7-Eleven or someplace like that and get something to drink and a couple candy bars, or, you know, he told them he was going to, and he left. And then there was I don't think he was actually a security officer for the apartment complex, or the, I don't think they were well, they were apartments, I guess, yeah. Or maybe they weren't, maybe there were homes in there. But he appointed himself or something as the controller for, you know, that place. And so he saw a black male walking through the place that he didn't recognize. And so he went over and challenged him, and then they got into a confrontation. And it did not turn out well. Can't remember the details. But anyway, I commented on that like right away. You know, and I thought, some input on situations like that, you know. I had my own security patrol service for about a year. I spent 30 years working hospital security, and then during those, during quite a few years, I worked full-time hospital security. Well, I worked 30 years hospital security at different hospitals. I've talked about that. And during a whole bunch of those years, I worked part-time security 2 days a week, when, you know, in order to provide for the family, you know, extra money. And I was a reserve police officer for, I forget, 9-10 years or something. I forget how long. A whole bunch of things like that. So I thought I had some input on the whole situation of, you know, stops of suspicious people, and this. I thought, so I put some input into that. But then, like the next day, and the next day, and the next day, boom, more information was coming out about the situation. And so after a week or two, I thought, okay, my information was out of date, because my thing was posted almost immediately. And there was a few people that said, well, no, such and such happened. Oh, no, well, that didn't, such and such. Well, I didn't know that stuff happened, because it happened, after. So I don't think I ever deleted that. I wanted to, but I think that's an example of one that I wanted to delete. Because if you run across that now and you read it and you know what the situation was, you're going to say, well, yeah, he's all wrong. So I'd like to delete it. I don't think I can find it. Let's see, let's go to, I think I may have deleted it, but I don't remember deleting it. Let's go to a search for shooting of black youth in, I think it was Florida. Let's see if that, you know, I don't know. Dash cam video released, fatal police shooting of two black, let's see. Let's see, video shows black deputy fatally shooting black teen in a moving car. Teen shoots 10 people in Florida. Police, teen shot 10 people in Florida. Florida family on police shooting black man who cared for their son with autism. Police shooting unarmed black man in Florida. 3 Florida teens killed were involved in illegal activity with 3 murder suspects. Video shows Florida deputy fatally shooting teen in moving car. Arrest made for woman who shot and killed a black mother of 4. Body cam of Florida, 13, let's see. It's just on, you know, on and on and on. Okay, I don't know enough about it. I can't remember, how can I not remember the, especially the guy who was playing policeman. He wasn't employed, you know, by them. He was playing policeman. Man shot to death with 10-year-old daughter in Manhattan, Delhi. Off-duty cop stops gunman targeting school children in Brazil. On and on it goes. By the way, now you're not...
Breaking news here at home. Authorities in Kansas City speaking just moments ago after the shooting of a 16-year-old black teen who rang the doorbell at the wrong home, looking to pick up his siblings. Prosecutors in Clay County just now announcing charges against the 85-year-old man who shot him. 16-year-old Ralph WRUL is recovering tonight after being shot in the head. His parents had sent him to pick up his younger brothers at a friend's house on Thursday. They say the homeowner fired through the glass door, and when the young man who had been shot ran for help, he was turned away 3 times at different homes.
By the way, I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. Anyway, I can't, I'm looking here at the side, you know, I can't remember. Okay, I'm not sure, but I would love to find some of those really old things that got posted that I don't like to go back and watch my material again. When I make it, I want to make sure, you know, it's playing good, that the audio is okay, and that the, you know, whatever, but I don't want to go back and hear myself. I don't know why any of you want to hear me or see me either, you know, but a bunch of you do. Anyway, we'll mess with that later. Oh, but what I wanted to mention was, you know, you just heard that, all that stuff there. The crime rate is down in this country. It's gone down. But the way the news media feeds it to you, you know, every day the local news stations, they want to have some kind of a story that's going to make you tune in and watch them and listen to them. And so it makes it appear to all of us, you know, that, oh, the crime is just terrible, and it's, you know, and it is bad in the United States, and the gun violence is really bad, and there are a lot of things, but it's not as bad because the way it's presented, you know, they play it up, you know, and actually the violence and things are down. But political, now it's a political thing, you know. And there's a whole group of people who are going to say, crime is just terrible, you know, the black people are you know, doing this, and Mexicans are coming in from Mexico and making the crime rate, you know. And there's really no point in trying to explain to them, you know, because then they're going to say, wow, I saw this story where this guy came over from Mexico and then he killed somebody, you know. And so, but anyway, I couldn't even now if I wanted to, I couldn't get into my site. Let's see if I can go to it here again. Let's see, I'll just do, put, HNBBS, will that do it? Yes, it will. Brings it up. I've got over 4,000 subscribers, and there are over 2,000, well, there are 2,300 videos of mine online. By the way, here's a local guy that I know. He's an amateur radio operator also, but he's also just lives a block or two away from here, and he's got a site. Now he's just starting out, but he's got 255 subscribers. That's pretty good. He's got 132 videos. That's also pretty good. Anyway, it's called Free Press Fort Worth, and looking up there, you can do Free Press Fort Worth. Wonder how far I can reach this without disconnecting something. Hooking on up. Let's see. He did a great job, by the way. The Blue Angels did a 2-day deal here at the local air base, and he covered that with this Free Press Fort Worth. I'm not sure if he has, well, he has, let's see, 132 videos, so he must have, let's see, videos. Wings over Cowtown, that was it. And here's a video, a police helicopter circling Camp Bowie. Spy plane escorted by F-35s. Tornado Fort Worth, Texas. Let's see. Here's a video. Okay, now this is from 2 years ago, so I'm guessing that this is something that he made in the past, and then was, you know, when he got his site here, it's teen boppers dance to Big Girls Don't Cry song. I bet he got a copyright, you know, claim on that. The copyright claim is not as big of a thing as you might think, because you know what they do is when somebody claims, you know, that you were using their material or whatever, it's either, I'm not sure it's YouTube, but maybe somebody else has this thing set up, but when stuff is played online, you know, anywhere, you get a few notes out and this thing will kick out a thing informing YouTube or whoever's, you know, hosting this thing, saying, you know, you're using copyrighted material, and we're going to pay, you know, if there's any revenue coming in from it, you know, it's going to go to that company and not to you. If you disagree, or you can appeal it or do something or other. It's not that big of a deal. A lot of YouTubers think, oh my God, I got a copyright, you know, whatever, and I'm going to be, you know, wiped out, and, you know, that type of thing. So, what am I going to do? Well, I need to straighten up this room. Everything is, you know, I live with my ex-wife. You know, we share the expenses, and my grown son lives here, you know. 2:54 a.m. I hear some kids, and I hear them going upstairs, so school must be out. My ex-wife, I think she's lived in this apartment complex here, I think for about 20 years. And I think I've lived here, let's see, I had a pacemaker, I say 10 years, pacemaker, 3. Okay, I think I've been here about 20 years, I'm not sure. But during the time that I've lived here, there were almost no kids. You didn't see, well, yeah, you'd see a kid. I mean, you'd see some parents going to the car, maybe with some kids getting in the car or whatever. There was no kids playing outside because they're all watching, you know, television, you know, cable television or whatever, or they're playing games online, doing all that kind of, I never saw any kids outside. And then a family moved in upstairs with 2 kids, and those kids, they went outside and they were playing, and before long, other kids I'd never seen them before, you know, they came out and they were out there playing, you know, whatever. And since then, there are kids now outside playing because these 2 kids upstairs, you know. That's all it took, I guess. So, I'm thinking about my past or whatever, and I think I've already talked about that. I was an only child, which nowadays would not be wouldn't be strange. Back then it was, you know. My father, he had 5 or 6 brothers, I forget now. I'm 83 now, by the way. So cut me some, you know. And my father and my mother, and then of course me, when World War II started, we went to California from Kansas City, and my parents both worked as boilermakers and welders building Liberty ships. And so I got sidetracked again. Well, anyway, yeah. So when my father was working as, you know, he was not in the military. And of course they needed, you know, like the government needed ships built badly. I mean, you know, they needed everything, you know, in order to, and women back then were, you know, or not back then, but now, you know, are called Rosie the Riveter because of, you know, there's posters. I think I've got that on my, I have a tour, let's do that. Let me go to HNBBS. No, wait a minute, I think I need to do at HNBBS. That might bring it. I can't even remember now. No wonder I can't log in. Let's see if this is it. Yeah, this is it. So I can go down to, let's see here. Let's see, get it right in there for you. Is it playlist? Let's see. No. Oh, I know. Wait a minute. Let's see. Explore. YouTube Studio. YouTube. No, where would that be? Podcast? No. Courses. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, I think it's down here at the bottom here. YouTube Studio, YouTube TV, YouTube Music, YouTube Kids. Nope. Podcast. Oh, come on. Where would I have put that? Let's see, videos. Maybe community, is that it? No, it is not. Oh, God. I look old. But I mean, I am old and... okay, come on here. Okay, playlist. Let's see if that's it. Excuse me. Maybe it's podcast. No, it's not podcast. Liked videos. Let's see again. News, courses. YouTube Studio, YouTube TV. Well, I can't find it. Okay, I've been talking for 36 minutes. That's long enough. I'm going to upload this. Thank you very much for watching. Please give a thumbs up. I'm not sure it does any good to give a thumbs up here. I guess if you're subscribed to my real site, which I guess is this one, go and I guess give a thumbs up here and subscribe. Become a subscriber. It doesn't cost you any money here because this looks like where I'm right now. This is the only place that I can upload. I can go to the other place and leave a comment on my thing, leave a comment down there on it, but I can't do anything big right now. And not sure that I'm going to be able to. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.